Kush roll, glass full, I prefer the better things. Niggas with no money act like money isn't everything.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? My name is Rant, as you all know, and this is two main things I really just want to talk about: life lessons and haters. Two things, just those two things. Life lessons, because my friends they're pretty much going through a whole thing about how they've been together for so long, and once you've known somebody for such a long time, you tend to overlook a lot of things that they do. But it's always that one thing that annoys you. And so they've reached that point. They've grown up together. They are the two of the most loving people that I've ever met. But, one thing that you have to learn when you're friends with someone, you have to take your issues to that person. Don't go around and tell everybody else your problem. Tell that person. And if you're not going to tell them, it doesn't make sense to even talk about it. Tell that person how you feel. If they are your true friend, they're going to do what's necessary to at least attempt to change it. If they attempt to change it, at least they're showing something. If they don't even try, then they're not even worth being your friend. Because, like I said, they are the two most loving people that I know. They're funny. They're always together, And just because you're friends don't mean that y'all always want to spend 100% of your time together. Yeah, y'all grew up together, but they have lives. They have their own life. They have things that they want to do for themselves. Sometimes, people need me time. So, don't get mad if, y'all best friends, but don't get mad if she goes off or he goes off and do something with someone else, because they have their own life. And they are not obligated to devote their whole day and every aspect of their life to you. You're not that special. You're not. I mean, y'all friends or whatever, but everyone has their own life. Everyone. And they should live it. Now, if you are the person that put everything aside for other people, that's your fault. You're the one who put everything that you want to do on the back burner for other people. That's not their fault. You chose to do that. Win or lose, the choice is always yours. Remember that. There's nothing in this world that you do that someone has made you do. Everything is willing. And no one's holding a gun to your head and saying, do this, do that. You do it because you want to. So don't get upset. Just stop doing it. Confront the issue. Don't make big deals out of everything. That's real childish if you just go around and tell everybody what they have done to you. But you haven't took that issue to that person. So when that person hears about it, of course they're going to be pissed off because you haven't told them yourself. And like I said, if they're your friend, they are going to at least attempt to change it. Now, if they don't want to change it, that's not your fault. You just move on. Just move on. Sometimes people need to sit there and realize that they've done something wrong to you. Station identification is what my Sunday school teacher calls it. You have to sit down and realize, really take in. Don't just listen to what they're saying to you, because they're telling you something for your own good. They're not just talking. Listen to them and tell them, that you will at least try and change. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, well, okay, well, I hate people that say, well, that's just how I am. No. If you really want to continue your friendship with that person, you will do whatever is necessary to change and make the necessary adjustments in your attitude so that you can keep that person. Yesterday, I was so nervous about making that video. I don't know what it was. But now, I'm just starting to be more comfortable because haters are everywhere. I'll say that. Haters are everywhere. And now, one thing that I'm always going to say, as just a disclosure, you don't know who I'm talking about. So don't go back and try and start anything, because most of you all know me personally. But all I have to say is, humans, when we are upset, we show it in different ways. But one of the most ways that I've really seen are people that when they get upset with somebody, every little thing that person does just annoys the heck out of you. Like, you just sitting there looking at them and everything they do. But then, that's fine. You don't have to like them. But then don't make negative comments towards everything they did. Yesterday, I only put up 2 videos. Those were my first videos. I was a little nervous, stuff like that. I got on Twitter. Don't talk about it and act like I don't see it. You know, because that's only my motivation. The reason why I'm making this video. I told my friends all day, I was like, nah, I'm not going to make a video. You know, my friends waking up asking me, have I made another video? I'm like, nah, I'm not going to make one because I don't want to be one of those people that just bombard YouTube with a whole lot of videos. But I see the negative comments, and all that does is make me stronger. Just because your ego has been bruised doesn't mean that you have to go around and make negative comments towards everything. If you don't have nothing nice to say towards me, keep it to yourself. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like anything that I do. Just know you will respect me in all forms. In all forms. If you have a problem with me, I would much more you come tell it to me. I hate people like that. They just go around. Have you ever had that friend that they'll come to you and you know something's wrong, but they just won't actually come out and say it. They'll just go and tell everybody else what's wrong, tell everybody what you've done to them, stuff like that, but they never actually came to you. If I've hurt you, if I've done anything to you, you need to come to me. As a person, as a friend, I'm going to try and resolve. Maybe I didn't know I've done it. You know, maybe I was joking, or maybe I didn't know what, you know, you've done to me. But that's one thing as a person, I'm always going to tell you that you have upset me. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Okay? I'm not Willy Wonka. I ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. You know? So, I mean, I understand. Me and my friend, you know, we go through a lot of ups and downs. We recently just came off a down, and, you know, if I'm sitting here telling you I don't want to listen to something right now, I mean it. So, stop pushing the issue. But then you get upset, and then you want to go around and tell all my close friends or something like that, oh, his videos ain't nothing, like stuff like this. Like, seriously, get a life. How old are we again? I think we're old enough to actually sit down and have an adult conversation, and for you to tell me that what I did upset you. Now, do I realize what I did upset you? Yeah, I was upset. You talking in my ear, I really didn't want to hear it, so I hung the phone up. I apologize for that. But then again, grow up. You're in college. Stop it. We're both stubborn people, so just stop it. Haters, I really don't think people really understand how much of a motivation you are to me when you just constantly negatively say things that really I could really care less about what you say. Because in the end, I'm still me. I'm still going to do things I want to do. I'm still going to have fun. My friends are still going to talk to me because that's just who I am. I'm a positive person. So when you come to me with these negative things, trust me, all they will do is positively influence my decisions in my life. I'm not going to do the most to upset anyone. I'm not going to do that. Have I done it in the past? Yes. But that's why you do things. You learn. You live, you learn. So if I could sum this video up, basically, stop being negative people. Negative people get nowhere in life. Negative people get nowhere in life. Be yourself. Be an original. Stop being what people want you to be. Stop being what people think you should be. Be yourself. If nothing else, be yourself. Because in the end, all you have is you. I was telling my friend that today. You know, a lot of people like being by themselves. A lot of people like hanging out by themselves because they figure out that they have nobody to, you know, look after. They can look after themselves. But if you don't change your ways, as people grow, they change. But if you constantly stay the same, something is wrong in that picture. And if you don't grow, you will truly find yourself alone. And you say you like being alone now. Yeah, I like being alone. A lot of people say that. But if you don't change your ways, the world doesn't revolve around you. You will find yourself truly alone in this world, and no one is really going to care because you're always a negative person and you always have something odd to say. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. I'm just saying, you know, as a life lesson, people need to learn. I do things that I need to learn from, and everybody does. You need to just learn, basically. I mean, I don't know how much simpler I could put it. Like, just know that everyone has feelings. When those feelings are hurt, we react in different ways. You have to learn how to control your feelings. And I hate when people say, well, when somebody does something, you don't have self-control. Yes, they do. Because I know I used to be one of those people. I used to do stuff and people would be like, oh, you don't have any self-control. You weren't controlling your emotions. You don't have anything like that. Like, yes, I do. I know exactly what I did. I know when I yelled at you or when I cursed you out or something like that. I know exactly what I was doing. You know, so people know what they're doing. Just learn is all I basically can say. Again, if you have any problems with anything that I've done on this video, remember, you do not, I repeat, you do not have to watch my videos. You could go subscribe to someone else's channel. There are a lot of other people on YouTube that you can watch. You don't have to, people don't realize, I want to end a lot, but I just remember a lot more things, you know. When you're hating on someone, you do the most to that person, but you don't even realize how much time you're spending hating that one person who is going on really and living their life. That person is going on with their lives, and you're sitting there hating on them. You take the time to tweet about that person or make statuses about that person or go around and have conversations about that person. You're spending your precious time on them. You're wasting your breath on them. So who is really benefiting from that? Yeah, you're verbalizing your feelings, but is that doing anything? I mean, sometimes you just have to think about it. I mean, you hate that person so much, but yet you spend pretty much all your time talking about them negatively. When yet and still they're still walking around here doing whatever it is that they have to do. So just know that, I mean, it's okay to get upset with people. Just know that. I mean, it's life. You get upset with people, you get annoyed with people, but you just have to learn how to control your feelings and to let them know how you feel. You know, you have to let them know that what they did hurt you, and if they don't change, well then, to hell with them, really. You know, or if you're on the other side where you are the hater, just let it go, because you're spending all your time on that one person that you hate. I mean, come on. If you don't like them, stop talking about them. Plain and simple. So thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Give me feedback. But give me your feedback. Tell me what you think. Give me your life lessons. Tell me what you think about, you know, haters. And if I was wrong on something, let me know. I want to know. And, you know, just let me know. So thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.